No, we need this. What am I missing? I think horse semen. Horse semen and what? I think, wait. Gas. So we need to pick up gas on our way back. Because we have none. Wait, do I see? What is that? We have 4.
Is this nigga serious?
Who cares, bro? Who cares? We should do the deals first. Demolition. Wait, Randy's bait and tackle? Where the hell is that at? I'm pretty sure that's Anna. Yeah, she be... Okay, wait. All right. You way out here. Here you go. On to the next. Why do I always spin the wrong way? After this, I'm getting out. My skateboard's gonna be faster. Right? I should get out. Yeah. Nah, I'll be fine. I'll be fine. 2 hours. 2 hours, and they're both... Wait, no, one's down here. Wait. Oh, this is gonna be close. This is gonna be close. Oh, and yo. See, that one's just too good, bro. Oh my gosh, I'm throwing. Here you go, Peggy. The fastest route is this way, for sure. Lock in.
There's a brand new blur plugin for OBS, and it is freaking awesome. You might remember that a few months ago, Stream Effects was hidden behind a paywall. I don't really want to get into the drama, I don't care. But Stream Effects was the go-to way to add a blur effect to your stream. And now that Stream Effects is unavailable, people have been looking for a new blur plugin. I know you can install free effects and whatever, but like, if you just want to add a blur filter to your stream, I don't want to have to install like 50 other things along with it. So let's talk about this new blur filter. It just came out last week, and not only can you actually download it right now, but it offers way more functionality than the Stream Effects blur filter, and it's so much lighter on your GPU resources. Are you sick of being fisted by Microsoft and paying full price for Windows? Well, using this week's sponsor, VIP SCD Keys, you can get a Windows 10 Pro key for to release soon. So keep an eye on that name because he might be a big player in the whole OBS plugin space. Installation, pretty straightforward. Just click downloader. They up the Gaussian blur filter to the max. Check out how much of my GPU it's using. So it boosted the GPU by like at least 5%, sometimes like 5-6%. That's quite a lot just for adding a simple blur filter. Now we're gonna remove this and we're gonna add the composite blur filter. If you don't see this option, then you installed the plugin wrong. So that's not my fault. That's you gotta figure that out. Anyway, so add this and we see all these different options here. Now let's just switch this. Actually, we'll leave it on Gaussian first and we'll pump this all the way up. And let's just check out the GPU usage real quick. So this one, it's the same algorithm, so it's gonna add like roughly the same GPU usage. However, there is a new algorithm that is only available for this particular plugin. It's not available with Stream Effects. Dulkawase. I don't know how you say it. If you add this, and you can see this algorithm is very smooth, but more importantly, if we pump this all the way up and then check the GPU usage, it's still around like 24-25%. So like to my testing, this has very little GPU impact, which got, you know, that got me rock hard. Speaking of algorithms, it also adds a little pixelate option. So if you select this, you can add like a mosaic blur kind of filter if you want to make your video look like one of those adult films, let's say. Yeah, you know what I mean? And the pixelate type has different options too, so you can set it to be hexagonal, you can set this to be circular. So this is a pretty cool effect. And then also triangular if you want to look Like Zelda thing. Triforce. I don't know, that had very little to do with Zelda. I just saw triangles and I thought Zelda, but yeah. You can also blur just a portion of the screen. So if you're playing a game like Jackbox that has a code that you want to hide from your viewers, you can hide just that portion of the screen and not the whole screen. So we'll add the composite blur again, and that's gonna blur the entire source. Then we can add an effect mask, and we're gonna set this to crop, and then we can just crop this in and cover just the portion of the screen that has the code. And we can also add a little bit of a corner radius to make it look better, and also some feathering to soften the edge.